Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a tutorial day, and as you know, I just did a Boxy Charm and we got this beautiful Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette, and I'm super excited to use it. It had some, oranges and golds, and then it also had some pretty blues and greens, so it kind of made me think of fire and ice. So I'm going to go ahead and do a two-eye look like I've done before. So we'll do fire over here and ice over here. And I'm going to try and actually do the same kind of look, like the same steps, just in different colors. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And as you can see, I already got foundation, blush, highlighter on. So I went ahead and used for that the Trip for Two by Wander Beauty. I really like the blush a lot, and the highlight's okay. I usually go a little more popping, but since I'm just at the house today, it really don't matter. It's a beautiful highlight. If I'm gonna go there, I want it to be like, wham! She is like lit up like a Christmas tree, but it's still beautiful. It blended in really nice. It's super soft. It's been on for a couple hours this morning already. I've just been kind of doing some things around the house. So, I mean, it's a good product. I'm not complaining. I just normally go a little bit more. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get right to it. Okay guys, so I'm going to kind of do this at the same time and show you the exact same step on each eye, but in different shades, as I've already said before. So just to remind you of the colors that we have all kinds of beautiful like reds and yellows and oranges, and then you've got more of this ice blue and then blue-green down here. So we're gonna try and do a fire versus ice kind of look. I'm super excited to try this out. I'm gonna use the same brushes. I've got all kinds of other brushes, guys, but I just kind of just for the point of being consistent so that you guys can kind of understand what I'm doing. I'm going back in with my Moda Pros that I did actually get in a Boxy Charm once upon a time. So I'm gonna go in with the detail brush first. I don't know why these words never like pop up for you guys, and I'm so sorry, but anyways, it is the detail brush. And I'm gonna start off on the red side. So I'm gonna do the red side, fire side. It's not just gonna be red. Into Grand Canyon right here. It's a matte. Okay, and we're just gonna start right here in the crease. And then you're going to start circular motions, kind of bringing it up and out. I'm super excited to be doing another comparison eye. I thought that was a lot of fun the first time, and a lot of people gave me good responses on that. It's just fun. I promise you guys that I'm not actually going out looking like a crazy woman, even though that'd be suitable because I am a little crazy. Okay, since we're going in on different color on the other side, I'm going to wipe this brush off a little bit and dry it back off. Okay, so then we're going to go in to this gorgeous shade of Sky. And we're going to do the same thing. Put it into the crease, pack it in there really good, swish it back and forth like a window wiper. Okay, and then start circular motions up and out. I'm really actually loving this royal blue. I don't do blue a lot. I feel like a lot of people kind of stray away from it because you instantly think of like those old 80s movies when they have like bubblegum pink lipstick and bright blue eyeshadow, like from the lash line all the way to the brow bone. So I'm going to try to make this look as less 1980s prom as I can. But it is really a pretty shade, and I'm super excited to be using it. Just blend it out nice and pretty. It's already a pretty shade, so make sure to use it right. Don't make it look yucky. Okay, and I did have a little bit of fallout with that one, so I've got my brushes that I got at Walmart once again, and just gonna brush some of that away. Okay, so we got that going on, guys. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Okay, this is actually a liner brush, but I want to be like really, really consistent on the inside. Like of my actual crease and not so much spread out as much. So I want it like really focused in. So that's what we're gonna do. So for this side, we're going to be going in with Pyramid right here. It's kind of like a clay kind of color, I guess is how I would best describe it. So we're just gonna boop, boop, boop. And then we're just going right into this crease. Ooh, that is beautiful. I love that. Okay, and then once we got it in there, I'm going to go back in with my actual crease brush. Once again, you can't ever see my words, but I'll try. It's a crease brush though from the Moto Pro, because it's already packed in there, so now it's like going to be really like stuck and defined there. But I do want to distribute it out a little bit. I don't want it to just be like, I've got a line across my center of my eye. You never want that. So just take it and kind of soften by doing little circular motions. Something like that. Okay, and you can blend more or less, whatever you like. The more you blend, the more like flawless it's gonna look. It just kind of depends on your preferences though. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back to my line brush. I'm gonna wipe it off because we're gonna be using a different color to go in on the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to be going into this shade right here called Fade. And it's like a cool tone brown versus the warm tone. I guess y'all can see the difference. So this brown's a more orangey undertone, and this one's more of like a gray undertone, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Okay, so we are going right into this crease. See, it's deepening it, even though that blue was already pretty dark. So window wipers back and forth. Okay, we're going back in with the crease brush. Let me wipe that off just a little. And then to start blending. It don't matter if you have like some fallout onto your lid, because we're going to cut the crease here in a minute anyways. I really like what's happening there because it's creating kind of like a purpley undertone, which I'm loving. I'm all about purple. Purple is my favorite color ever. Okay. Sweep away any fallouts. So like I said, we're cutting the crease, so we are going to go in with Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. I was trying to remember it all, but guys, I'm not a dictionary, but it is Smashbox. I'm super excited to be using this with you guys today because so far I've just used Tarte. But I've got so much products, guys, I need to show you different things. So, oh, and before, I'm going to go ahead and show you the brush that it's called a smudger, okay, and it's just kind of flat and wide. So I'm just going to dot a little bit of concealer across my eyelid like that. And then I'm just going to pack that out and make as smooth as a line as I can right below where we put that crease color. So like that. And then while it's still tacky, we're going to go in, and this was the color that I loved so much the first time. It's this gold shimmery right here. And then you just want to like, oh my gosh, pack it on. Look at that, like Christmas Day. All the gold. Silver and gold decorations. That's what it makes me think of.
Silver and gold decorations.
That is gorgeous. That is one of the prettiest golds I have ever in my life seen. Okay, so now that that's packed on there really good, we did have a little bit of fallout, which is understandable with glitter. It usually does. Like, look at those eyes. Woo! That gold is just like money, honey. Money, honey. Okay, so we're gonna go over to this side. Put our concealer. Boop, 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 boop. And then we're gonna take the same little smudger. Make sure to get that concealer all the way down to the lash line and then up to that crease. So like that. And then we are going to go into this ice blue color, and it's called Dew. And it's like highlighter almost. Do you see all that shimmer? I'm super excited about it, guys. Let me wipe that gold off a little. Okay, here we go. Into Dew. And pack it onto that concealer. Ooh, that is also super shiny and pretty. I'm living for these shimmers in this palette. Oh my gosh, guys. That is like gorgeous. I'm loving both eyes already. Just saying. Alright, as you guys know, I like a brow bone color, and this palette just, it don't have it. It's the gorgeous, gorgeous colors, but there ain't nothing here to put up at your brow bone. Guys, this palette is so dirty because I use it all the time, so I apologize. I should have cleaned it off, but I didn't even think about it. Anyways, we're back in the same Super Beauty Protege palette, and we're going to go right back into Tact. It's the one that I use pretty much every day for my brow bone. So we're just going to use this. It's just it says crease brush, but it's just like a fluffy, you know, whatever brush. So and we're going to just go along the edge of that and then circle in to that darkest color, and we're going to do it on both. Right across and then circle in just to make sure that they all blend together. Please overlook my eyebrows, guys, because they need waxed, honey, like bad. But my skin has been so sensitive the past like month. As I told you, I was having like, and if you watch my Boxy Charm, I have like all the cystic acne like popping up everywhere, like here and here. They're everywhere. Even with makeup you can like see them, which I'm not a huge fan of, but whatever. But on top of that, my skin has just been like super itchy and dry, and just different ones of my products that I use all the time still are causing it to like break out. Well, not really break out, but like it just like flares up real red, and it's just like been so sensitive. So I just have not thought that wax on my skin right now would be great. So I've avoided it at all costs. It's just not been high on my list of things to do. So I'm gonna wipe my little liner brush off that we've already used earlier for the crease, and we are going to go underneath and line our eyes. So for the fireside, we are going with Gleam because that's the most fiery one that we got. It is a shimmer, and I don't use shimmer a whole lot under my eyes, but this color's too pretty to pass up. So we're going to start at that outer corner and go to about the middle of our eye. Like I always say, when you're looking straight ahead, it should line up with about your pupil. That's about the middle. Pack it in. Really good. Girl, I'm loving this color. If you got this palette, get in and play with it because there's so many possibilities with it. It is absolutely flipping gorgeous. I went in a little further than I normally do on accident because I got excited because it's like, wham bam, thank you, cherry red, ma'am. Like, I'm like in love, okay? Like, yes, please. Gorgeous. Okay, so then on the other side, we are going to go in with this gorgeous cactus. And I know green and blue don't sound like they go together, but they're both cool tones here. So we using it. I'm going there. I like to mix and match a little bit. So same thing. Start at that outer corner, go along your lash line, about to the middle. Line it up with your pupil when you're looking straight ahead. That one has the most fallout out of all of them, that green. So if you're using this palette, be careful. It's gorgeous. Like, I really am in love with that green, but it does have quite a bit of fallout. So that's okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a clean, I'm going to just like wipe it off my crease brush that I've already used 1,000 times. And I'm just going to run it over that line just a little bit, just to smudge it out. That way it's just not so harsh. Also, overlook my bags right now, guys. I have not slept well in like a month. If you watch my Boxy Charm, you know I have been going through it lately. And my poor little eyeballs are showing that off. And I'm sorry that you guys have to look at that. But I'm only human. It is what it is. Okay. So that's pretty much where it looks. I'm pretty happy with those, actually. I think they're really cute. We are going to go ahead and finish off with liner, which you guys know how I feel about doing it on camera, so whatever. But here we go anyways. So I just went kind of baby wing. But you never know until you get to the second one, because if it goes too big, then we're going to go back and fix it, you know. But we're aiming for baby ones today because I'm just home. There's no need to be like, oh, you know, wings of glory kind of deal. There we go. They're not exactly even, but that's okay because they're two different looks anyways, and I'm not going out like that. I'm happy with that one. And I'm okay with this one too. I am going to bleed this, bleed. Gosh, no, I don't want to bleed. But I am going to blend this crease just a little bit more because I feel like it's a little smudgy right here. But first I'm going to take that light dew color and just kind of pack it right there to see if I can just kind of, yeah, I don't have to blend. There we go. That kind of fix that oddball place that I was seeing. Okay. Nah, it does need it more. You guys, I'm very indecisive. So I'm going to go in with this smudger, and I'm going back in with Fade right here. Same color that we used before, just the littlest bit. I just like touched it like one time, just a little bit in the pan. And I'm just going to kind of dot right in there. Just where there we go. Let's start to get it There we go. I'm happy with that now. I'm going to stop before, it's never going to be perfect. The more that you fiddle with it, the worse that it usually gets. So just kind of get it to a place that you're okay with and leave it. Because honestly, most people are not going to be like, let me scrutinize your work. Yeah, from afar, you usually can't tell little things. But anyways, so we got our fiery look over here. And our not so fiery look over here. Ice Queen kind of look. I'm loving both. I really love this gold in this one. But you guys know me. I've got the darkness in me. I love dark blacks and dark purples and navies. It's just what I love. So, this over here, the Queen of Dark over here, is liking this side a little bit better. Even though I really like this side and I would wear it for sure, depending on what outfits I was wearing. Like, I don't dislike this side, but my preference is going to lean this way for sure. We're going to finish off with Big Ego by Tarte. I've got so many different mascaras, but for some reason lately, I just keep resorting back to this one. I love it. It's so good. So start at the base of the lashes and wiggle it out. Wiggle, wiggle. It's like my go-to. Shacking that cat. And speaking of, it was so hard to watch the news about Kobe Bryant the other day. And I know that Shaq had a lot to say on his social medias, and I think it was his Twitter he ended it with that he was so sick, and I think that kind of sums it up. That's just sickening to like lose somebody. He was 41 years old, and then his 13-year-old daughter was with him. Yeah, my hearts go out to those families. I cannot imagine his wife and Gianna's mom, like she lost a husband and a daughter in the same day. And then there was another one of her teammates, which was also a young teenage girl, on it. And there was another younger girl, and then there was a couple parents, another coach, and then the pilot. From what I understood, I mean, it was just a lot of lives. And, you know, I used to not really be that huge into sports, but everybody knows the name Kobe Bryant, regardless of if you're a sports fan or not. But once I married Nathan, I started getting a little more into it, I guess. And to watch the news about one of his idols growing up his whole life, it just broke my heart. It was sad anyways, regardless of who it is. But then just to watch the whole community just kind of lose it just brings it home. Like, it wasn't just this celebrity or, you know, this super talented athlete. It was a person with a life, kids, he had 4 kids, wife, friends, tons and tons of friends. So, sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but as soon as I said it, I was like, oh gosh, here it comes. But God bless those families. My prayers go out to everyone that was affected by the people who was on the plane, not just Kobe Bryant and his kid, even though my feelings do go obviously out to that, but I feel like the others kind of just get like overlooked a little bit. It's because always Kobe and his daughter and then the other ones, and I don't feel that way. Life lost is devastating, no matter how well or unwell known you are. So my heart definitely goes out to everyone in the situation. So now we're going to do lips. Let's get back to beauty, a little happier. Sorry about, like I said, being a Debbie Downer. Like, what is this sprout over here? Whatever. Just overlook me. Okay, so this is Bodyography, and it's Heatherberry. Maybe. I don't know why my words never show up on here, guys. And anyways, it's like a icy pink kind of color, and we're just gonna line our lips and then fill it in like I always do, because that's my jam. Maybe I won't break it this time. Okay, so I've pretty much got it filled in now, or lined. Now I'm gonna fill it in. Okay, got them all filled down. Like I said, Bodyography, I really like their liners a lot. Okay, so then we're going to use from the Boxy Charm the Manna, I guess still is Manna. Lip Whip in the color Dream. Okay. First time actually using it. I swatched it though, and I loved it. I thought it was gorgeous. You guys, this is Binksy. I kind of forgot to introduce her. She was there. She's been napping. That color is so pretty. And where it is a liquid matte, I'm assuming once it dries it'll be just a touch darker. So anyways, I hope you guys liked our fire and our ice. Overlook my wacko eyebrows. I didn't fill them in because I'm just around the house. I'm not spending 30 minutes on them just to sit in front of the TV. I am catching up on some stuff with Hulu, and then I'm watching The Bachelor again tonight. Oh my gosh, I'm so for that. Peter, get your stuff together though, because there's a couple of those girls that I just, why are they there? Why? Lordy day. Super sweet guy, super good looking guy, and he has some trashy women that he likes, in my opinion. What are y'all's opinions? Comment below. I like to talk about things. There are a few that I actually like though. I'm not gonna state who though because it's still early. Things can change. But yeah, there's just a few that I'm like, why did they make it past the first night? Why did they make it into the house? Because there's a couple of them that I would have just been like, get in that limo and leave. But anyways, also I'm all for Hannah Brown being brought back because Hannah and Peter was like my jam. Me and my best friend was talking about the other day, like, please just let that be a thing. Is anybody else on a team Peter and Hannah B? Because me and her definitely 100% are. So comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on The Bachelor right now and what you hope is going to happen or what you think is going to happen. But apart from that, we're done with our look. So you guys, I hope you have an amazingly blessed day. Always remember to subscribe, like, and share. And I hope that your guys' week continues to be great. Bye.